Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to be detectives. We're going to go on a little journey to uncover the secret power hidden inside a single, everyday word. It's a word you've heard a million times, but trust me, it's hiding something really cool about how we all learn and communicate. So it all boils down to this one big question. How do you take something really complex and make it simple? Well, language has some incredible tools for this, and we're about to see one in action by zooming in on just one little word. And here it is. Our word of the day is chemical. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It sounds kind of scientific, right? Maybe even a little intimidating. You're picturing labs, bubbling beakers, but its real story is so much bigger than that. Okay, let's dive in. To really get to the bottom of chemical secret life, we gotta start with the basics. What does it actually mean? We're going straight to the source for this, the Simple English Wiktionary. First up, let's look at it as a noun. A chemical is just a basic substance, a fundamental ingredient. It's not automatically a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a building block. Everything from the water you drink to the salt on your fries is technically a chemical. And here's a perfect example from our source that shows how it works. When you see dangerous chemicals, it's talking about specific substances getting released. It's a really clear, straightforward use of the word, right? But wait, there's more. The word has a second job. It can also be an adjective. And the definition here is even simpler, just of or about chemicals. So you might have a chemical reaction or the chemical industry. Seems super simple, but that simplicity, it's actually hiding something pretty amazing. Yeah, because buried right there in that simple little dictionary entry is our very first clue. And it's a big one. This is the first piece of evidence that tells us this word is, well, way more special than it looks. So here's the clue. Chemical is on the basic English 850 list. So what is that? It's a special list of just 850 words that are considered absolutely essential for a beginner to communicate everyday ideas. So chemical isn't just a science word. It's one of the first words you need to learn the language at all. Okay, so it's a word for beginners, case closed, right? Well, not so fast. Because right next to that first clue, there's another one. And this one seems to say the complete opposite. This is where it gets really interesting. And boom, here's the twist. Chemical is also on the academic word list. Now, this is a list of words that pop up all the time in university textbooks and research papers. These are words for advanced learners talking about really complex stuff. And now we have a real mystery on our hands. How is that even possible? How can one single word be essential for someone just starting out and also for a scientist writing an academic paper? It's simple and complex at the exact same time. What is going on here? All right, it's time to solve this puzzle. The answer reveals the true superpower of a word like chemical. This right here is the big takeaway. You see, this dual citizenship is exactly what makes chemical so powerful. It belongs to two different worlds at the same time, the world of the beginner and the world of the expert. It's the vital link that connects these two different levels of understanding. So what do we call a word like this? Well, we can think of it as a bridge word. It literally creates a pathway, a bridge, from a simple idea all the way to a very complex one. It's easy enough for a beginner to grasp, but it's also precise enough for an expert to use. So the real power of a bridge word like chemical is that it does both things at once. It helps a beginner build that first layer of knowledge, while at the same time letting an expert communicate really complicated ideas. And from that one bridge word, you get a whole family of concepts, like chemist, chemistry, and chemically, that take you even deeper. And all of this leaves us with one final fascinating thought. Chemical can't be the only bridge word out there, right? Our language has to be full of them, these simple-looking words that are secretly holding all this depth. So what other everyday words do you think are out there, quietly bridging the gap between simple thoughts and expert knowledge?